motion. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23.
Here we go.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side. Field.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Carpenter. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
He's past the marker and still going. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston. Home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To throw, it's Carpenter. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. So it's Rice in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Panthers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Rice offense on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught quickly. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers or the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Rice. They couldn't stop him there.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. It's Carpenter. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Rice offense is out there again. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now here's the toss play. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clements. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Dropping back, it's Carpenter. That catch is hauled in. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They look to throw it here on second down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
And calls incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
And that sets up a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense back out there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the second half, they keep him on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And they get the completion. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Heading left after the handoff. Fights off a defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Out.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll ride the back again here. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Montgomery. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense getting set, it's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the back to Yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the ball is hauled in. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Rice. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And Rice has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Carpenter. That's caught. It's Alexander. And he's brought down, but hold on. There's a flag on the play. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Rice offense is out there again. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. Be 1st and 10 from there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
At the 1-yard line. It's now 3rd and goal.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal.
22, 1.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Owls. They capped the drive with 6 points. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Florida International offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Picks up 9. 3rd down coming.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Jukes to get free. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Some hard running there through the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Florida International. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Florida International, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Finds the man to the left, big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.